1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. If you were born on the 9th, have the number 9 in your birthday, or you are a life path number 9, shadow work for you will really help you to free yourself. Because as a child, most number 9s were taught that it was not okay to be themselves. It was not okay to think how you want to think or be how you want to be. So life taught you that being a chameleon was the best way to be, fitting the mold of other people and not rocking the boat. Because as a child, you were taught that rocking the boat will equal some kind of punishment or pushback from your caregivers or siblings, which caused you to be the odd man out and left all by yourself. And that was super traumatizing. So because of that traumatization, if that's the right word or whatever, from being traumatized, you have learned that the best way to cope in reality is to just fit the mold and be who people want you to be. And that's where you end up in situations where you have coworkers who completely take advantage of your kindness and never return the favor So basically, energy is always going one way when it comes to you guys. You guys are always putting in and never getting anything back. And now that you are old enough and know better, and you know better because you're looking into content like this because you want to become more self-aware. So this is you actually doing shadow work by doing this kind of research. In the process of looking into information like this, you're able to realize, wow, okay, so this is how I've been operating all along. I didn't realize it. So this is the reason why I attract partners who want to control me and take advantage of me. And in all reality is that as a child, you were taught it's not okay to rock the boat, and it is important to fit the mold and be whoever your parents want you to be. Where a lot of 9 energies, like say if you have parents that were divorced or separated and live in separate places, or even in the same house, you may find that you were a bit of a double agent in the sense that basically both parents is favorite. And the reason why you're both parents is favorite is because basically you don't challenge them. You don't challenge them. So because you don't challenge them, and I'm only talking about the number 9 energy. You might have other numbers within your birthday that is more dominant than this one, so it doesn't create this effect. But we are solely talking about the number 9 energy. So yes, because you don't challenge them and you're so easy to be around, you end up being their favorite. And that has taught you that it's not okay to assert yourself as an individual. So the shadow work that you are going to do, number 9, is realizing that in the past, being a chameleon has not done you any good. Fitting the mold that other people want you to fit has only confused you and caused you to go on these random different journeys in life, only to always having to find yourself again. After a friendship is over, you have to find yourself again. After the relationship is over, you have to find yourself again, because you're constantly fitting into molds instead of just being yourself. So yes, the shadow work will help you to see how that hasn't been working for you by you being honest about, your past experiences and how you've been living your life. And then you want to basically remember who you were as a child, and before the conditioning, meaning the things that you're into, the things you like doing for fun. Like you remember those things that you like doing for fun, and pay attention to relationships where when you would get into them and start feeling controlled, obviously you felt controlled because who you showed up and said you were is not who you truly were. So you learn from the things that you don't want in order to learn what you do want. And you learn from your childhood experience to remember the things that were really important to you. So once you have decided who you are and what is non-negotiable when it comes to having in your life or not having in your life, then you assert that in your relationships. Instead of having to create walls, you create better boundaries. Whenever someone steps out of line, you allow yourself to be uncomfortable in the moment and redirect them, opposed to being resentful long term, because now every time you come around this person, you got to put on an act because it's not okay to be who you truly are. Like, the time of playing those games are now over because you're aware now and you know better now. So because you know better, you're going to do better. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.